Hello everyone, thanks for watching. My name is Renata Rodrigues, that's me. And that's also me as Masara character Fright Nights at South Florida Fairgrounds. These are the sketches that I did based on those photos for reference. And here you can see I'm starting the watercolor. I traced those sketches into a watercolor paper, and here you can see I'm laying the light colors. So what I do, I'm triple checking my sketch. So I start light, and I'm just placing some base colors. Okay, putting some color on the eye, and then I'm going a little bit darker, going to a medium tone, putting some red, some warmth onto the flesh tone. I have a reference right beside me, so I'm constantly looking at the reference and making sure my shadows are falling on the right place. You can see me going a little bit darker. You always build up on your shadows. You want to have those different tones they are layering, because that's what make the skin look very magical. You layer with the different colors. Here I'm trying as much not to spin my paper, but you're going to see going forward how much I spin the paper around so I can find the better position. So I'm starting on Masara up there, same thing, I'm just laying on the light colors, the color of her dress, the color of her skin. Okay, you could see I got that little yellow sponge there. Is because I messed up and was too much water, so the sponge is there to suck that out. Can also use paper towel, work as good. You can see the pen that I'm using is the pen that have water inside. Okay, I like the pen, but you gotta be careful to use it, because if you're using one color for a long time and you blend it in and you're squeezing it so the water comes out, sometimes it sucks back in some of the paint inside of the pan. So just make sure you clean it well before you swap to a different color. Just check to see if it's not compromised. Some more color on the hair. Oh, look at me with this sponge again. Messed up one more time. Had been a while I didn't use watercolor before this space. Yeah, same thing. Then I did on the face, starting to put a bit of medium tones just to see where the shadows are falling. And that one also I have the reference beside me, and I'm always looking at the reference. This piece, I started this piece because unfortunately this year we will not have Fright Nights due to the COVID, and it's very sad. It's the first year that I'm living here. Then I don't do Masara. You saw how I changed the grip of the brush now? Um, So there I'm working out how I'm going to do. I'm doing a smoke coming out of my head where Masara is gonna be in the middle of that smoke. And so I changed the grip because it's very organic, and you see how I'm holding the brush. It's just much easier for you to be loose, right? Smoke is very loose, clouds. So same thing, I'm starting very light. I'm also using the same yellow. I put some on a candle there, you could see that. So here, as I'm laying the light color first, I'm just seeing like where my light's coming from, what's from underneath, where the candle is beside my face. When I put the dark area there, you're gonna be able to see, there we go, the candle. So as I was doing the smoke, I was taking consideration where the light was coming from. Again, starting light, you know, there is black, but it's very watered down. I'm just, you know, constantly check the references, and so again there I keep going with the shadows of the smoke. I'm building the shadows up. I'm trying to get my subjects to stand out. So with this first go with the shadows, I'm just visualizing what that's gonna look like and where is the best place to put the shadows. So I use some of the skin tone on the candle, bring it all together, and now I'm going straight to some the darkest shadows there on my face, doing some of the details. And that is black that I'm using there, watercolor black. It's placing the darker shadows because the candle's right there beside my face. Eyebrows. It looks very dark right now, right? It's just because I know that when I build up the colors, everything else is gonna raise to it. So I'm putting the darker first and letting it dry on the details. No, put too much water there. Right, adding the shadow of the neck. Again, lightly. Building on the shadows, looking at the references, making sure you're getting your subjects to stand out. Add some more color to the smoke. Add some more color. back to my side and I'm doing the details on her. She has lots of details on face. Um, that's that's FX makeup. Then I do myself. Takes me about an hour. It's latex that I build up on my face, and I make lots of holes, and I mold the latex on my face, so she has a lot of detail. And has also on the dress around the neck has a lot of detail. So that's what I'm doing now. Some strands of the hair. Now you can see very fast that I'm starting going. Now I know where everything is, where my shadows are supposed to be. So I'm going hard on the black now, and I'm doing my deepest shadows. You can see how I spin my paper a lot. Okay, it's not just for a color. I do that a lot when I'm sketching, painting, whatever I use, watercolor, acrylic. I'm always spinning around. One is for my hand don't stay smudging on top of the art, and second because it's just I can see better if I'm seeing from all angles. So I do spin my paper a lot. What can cause some of you to get a bit dizzy. But we're almost there. Now I'm adding some more shadows on the hair there. Deepen the shadows on the right face, on the right side of the face. Is merging some more light coming out of the candle. And some orange and some yellow, even some red there to the candle, so the glow looks nice and strong. Some more after the very dark details. I go back with a lighter tone and I do some medium shadows. And some highlights. It's a push and pull, more contrast, right? Deeper shadows, lighter lights. Yeah, even I am getting a bit dizzy with this spinning around. So there I'm down to details. You can see I'm just increasing highlights and shadows. Always trying to get my subjects to stand out. You can see I'm using a different brush there. And also this white that I'm using is actually acrylic. I just wanted a lot of it. I wanted to for my smoke to stand out more, and I wanted to put a bit more warm colors everywhere. Go more highlights, more shadows, pushing to the end. I added some more warm colors to my cheeks, and there we go. That's the finished piece. I hope you like it, and I see you next time.